Very often, vegans try to contemplate how are people not vegans but are animal lovers. They say that you can't be a non-vegan and an animal lover, but they never ask people what they mean by being animal lovers. It's possible to quote-unquote love things in different ways. You can love companionship and loyalty of some animals, or you can love aesthetics or role in nature of some other animals. People might call themselves animal lovers because they love cats and dogs. Vegans have to ask people what exactly they mean by being animal lovers instead of jumping to conclusions and assuming things.
And so, in terms of loving animals, define what you mean by that.
It's hard because I love animals, but then at the same time I'm just like, there's pet animals and there's eating animals.
Right. Okay. So you see the distinction. So would you say you're an animal lover then, or a pet lover?
I guess pet lover then, but I still love. The weird thing is my favorite animal is a cow, but they're also my favorite animal to eat.
Okay. So you see it. You see how that would be.
Yeah, but they're adorable, but they're also delicious.
Okay, so what makes you feel the need to eat them? And do you really think that's true love if you're paying for your favorite animal to suffer and die?
I know that does sound really sad.
Can you love animals, truly love them, and not be vegan, do you think?
No.
To put this into even simpler terms, if you love someone, the last thing you want to happen to them is for them to have pain inflicted upon them, for them to suffer, for them to be forcibly impregnated, for them to be mutilated, for them to have their children taken off them, for them to be exploited, for them to have their throats cut, or for them to be put into a gas chamber. These are not the things that we do to beings that we profess to love. These are things that we do to beings that we want to see suffer and die. And that's precisely what happens to these animals. They suffer and die. So you can't love animals if their flesh is on your plate, or their secretions are in a glass in the form of milk, or scrambled on your toast. You can't love animals if you wear their skin, their feathers, or their flesh. You can't love animals if you buy cosmetics and makeup that was tested on them. You can't love animals if you're not vegan, because to love animals, to truly love animals, means to show them all respect, love, compassion, dignity, and kindness. To show them all the basic respect that we give to the animals that we do love, like the dogs and cats. If you're an animal lover, you must show compassion to every single species of animals, not just the ones that society has indoctrinated you to love. If you truly love animals, you must be vegan, because to breed them into a system of exploitation and suffering is the opposite of to love them.
When you think about it, a lot of vegans would harm innocent animals when it comes to preserving their own asses. That's opposite of loving them, right? Vegans promote Impossible Foods Company, which tested on animals, and vegans generally think that buying a medication they need, which was tested on animals, is not an issue. So it seems that a lot of vegans out there, if not all, cannot even be animal lovers, according to his reasoning. Then, some vegans know to say that you don't have to be an animal lover if you are a vegan, but you have to be a vegan if you are an animal lover, which is nonsense. I eat plants. Imagine I say I'm a plant lover. No rational person would assume, without asking for clarification, that I cannot be a plant lover and also eat plants. Then we have this pearl.
If you eat animals, you hate animals. Because hate is not just an emotion, it can be a hostile action, by definition, motivated by prejudice. You don't eat dogs, you don't eat cats, you only eat pigs, cows, chickens, and fish because you're prejudiced against those animals and speciesist. And speciesism, like racism, is a prejudice where you view these animals as inferior so that it justifies your horrific treatment of them. You view them as slaves. If you're not vegan, you hate animals.
I guess vegans hate plants. In conclusion, it all boils down to the usage of the words love and lover. The solution is obvious. Vegans, when you hear these words, don't just assume what they mean. Ask people what they mean by it. It's as simple as that.